That is a stylish group, to say the least. There you see the hustle and bustle of the Queen City, all along Tryon Street here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's a look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Lamelo Ball.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well,
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got DeAndre Ayton, and it's Mobley in at the power forward position. And for Charlotte, it'll be the Hornets off the tip. Pass to Brooks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Jordan, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Inside, here's Allen. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And they're on the break. Pushing it up now. Shots good by Stockton.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Jordan, the pass to Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Brooks. 23 points his last outing. Allen. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's Jordan. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's the Hornets on the break. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Allen against Jordan. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. The Bulls have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Oh, got that one up quick. Allen's got 7.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Jordan goes in, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
To the middle. Here's Conley. And he buries his first look.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Mobley. Here's Howard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mack. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And yep, it's good. 9 points in the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Doumbouya. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Chicago with the ball. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Brooks outside. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
To the paint. Ayton. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Seeing that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And so in the game for the Bulls, back to Jones. Ball outside. On the wing, Jones. 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Charlotte trailing. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Here's Mack. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Driving to the basket, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
Michael Jordan.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Keefe. And the Hornets, another 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Jordan. Goes back up. Lucas can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Allen. Down low. Here's Keefe. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. The visitors with the ball. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Mobley gets it to go.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. Pass to Lucas. Here's Mobley. And he makes it on the layup.
Mobley.
And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Dumboya. Misses off the right iron. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Jordan. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. The layup off target.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The rebound by Keefe. The Hornets shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Stripped it away. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mobley's got 8 points.
Jordan.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called. The Hornets.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. To stop the run. Rebounded by Stockton. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
Free throw's good. Jordan.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Chicago shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, it's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent, one of the greatest ever, who does everything for this team.
It's a one-on-one situation. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Chicago Bulls, they're up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Guys, for the Bulls, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get, because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Bulls shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Allen brings a double team. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And for Chicago, Mobley out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. And he lays it in on the break. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Allen, the pass to Brooks. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ayton. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Brooks, right side.
John Stockton.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. To the left side wing. Conley, he's open, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Conley's got 5.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And there's Jordan on the assist from Ayton.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
Fires the 3. Three-pointer, Brooks. Buries it from 3. Brooks has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Jordan. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Stockton. Takes the 3, sinks the tray. He's got 5.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
Tipped away. Here we go, all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Ayton. Basket's good. Ayton's got 8.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
John Stockton.
Brunson is checked in for Charlotte. Allen on the wing. Hounded by Ball. From downtown, nails it from 3.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Here's Ball, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw, no good.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And the basket by Mack.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Ball uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Mack. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And stolen by Brunson. Inside. The 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Ayton. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Ball for the finish, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Going inside, and the basket by Mack.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Ball into the lane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
And that one falls for Ball. And so Ball nails both of them. So it's the Hornets now. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Chicago Bulls up by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Charlotte has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. They've got Dillon Brooks. And it's Mack in at the point. That's the Hornets 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jordan with the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Mack. He's covered by Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Brooks outside. Here's Keefe, hounded by Ball, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Takes it inside.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Here's Keefe, hounded by Ball. Pass to Brooks. Stolen by Ayton. They're running. Poke loose. Here's Keefe, guarded by Howard. In transition. He goes up, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's Keefe. Takes a 3. That shot missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Keefe, pounded by Ball. Pass to Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Mobley grabs the board. For Chicago, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Brooks. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Here's Mobley. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They get the rebound. Deflected. Ball with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now here's Brooks. Shoots over Mobley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 19 points in the game.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Keefe.
Michael Jordan.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. .105 left in the fourth quarter here. The baseline J. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball outside. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doumbouya. Hounded by Ball. Throws it up high.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. The layup misses. The first free throw is good. Good on both. From deep three-point range, the visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.